Hey, it's your boy Babyface Chem. And we're back with another episode of The Awaken Hate. We were gone for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Little vacation. I'm a poncho boy.
Yeah, I'm Yellow Uncle Snake's quite chilly. I'm the poncho man.
Poncho man boy?
Poncho man boy, there you go. Poncho man boy. And I'm getting ready to get on my overcompensating light-skinned nigga wave. I'm gonna start wearing the kente cloth and all that shit.
What is that? Alpaca?
This is genuine alpaca from the Andes mountains. So y'all can kiss my ass, the Andes nuts. But I'm starting to understand it. I'm starting to understand why all these light skinned guys changed their name to something with Sharif in it. And
Sharif.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Wear the scarves with the fucking red and black and green and shit.
Looking stupid.
Yeah, I'm just tired of people asking me where my family is from, and then they fucking raise their eyebrows when I tell them.
When you tell them I'm South Carolina, you can't be one of the Geechee people or some shit.
Slavery.
The Gullah people and shit. Like, let's get it cracking. So, 100 shots. A whole 100 shots.
Yeah, I wish them niggas missed 100 more, man.
R.P. Young Dolph, the Big Dolphin, aka Adolf. He was gunned down a couple of days ago. Yeah, it's sad to see a man just going to get cookies in the neighborhood he grew up in. Get tracked down and gunned down. I used to have a thing for this. I want to say a couple years ago, I used to say a nigga should have security, and I used to say a nigga shouldn't go back to his old neighborhood. I don't know. Maybe it was with age. Maybe with more research, I learned, why can't I go back to the old neighborhood that I'm from?
Well, you should be able to.
And I can't assume what your money is. Now, I know he's rich, but I can't assume that somebody, even with a lot of money, should have security with him when he just goes to get cookies. Now, for some people, that's a thing. There's some people that they just can't absolutely go anywhere without security. I feel like Dolph is one of those people that figured out, I could take a 10-minute, 20-minute trip somewhere and grab some cookies, and I don't need armed security of my boys with me. He is a superstar, but I don't think, I'm seeing a lot of people put like this thing on him, where he's like this, like, oh, where was the security at? And I'm kind of like, bro, he just went to the fucking store real fast. You know what I mean? I don't think he's so big that he's above, let me go into the store real fast.
No, it's not that he's that big. What it is that the reason why Dolph has been living in Memphis without security is that people are afraid of him where he's from.
Yeah.
The flip side of that is that's when people kill you.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
Because there's somebody that's not afraid of you.
No, that's why that's niggas who are afraid of you will murder you.
Well, look,
you know what
I'm getting at it. When there's people afraid of you, there's somebody saying, I'm not afraid of you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm tougher than you.
Right. You know right. It's not like you're saying, yeah, Dolph was big in rap, but he's not. It's not like if Chance the Rapper got robbed or something like that, where it'd be like, oh, they targeted him because he's a rapper.
Yeah.
All signs in this point to street shit.
Yeah.
Which is the same shit that put him in danger, but also the same shit that kept him safe.
Yeah.
Was street shit.
So
you know what I mean. So I understand kind of how Dolph feels like I can go to the store in Memphis because I'm a motherfucking man in Memphis, and niggas know about me.
Plus, he does things like there's the big like Dolph does things for the community.
Right.
Now, I don't know him, so I can't say if he's a good or bad person. There has to be, when you have respect like that in the street, there's probably something about you that's a bad person. At the same time, some of the streetest niggas I know are some of the fucking greatest people and good spirited people I know too. So that intermeshes, you know what I mean?
Well, Dolph by all accounts was beloved in the hood, which is different than just being famous in the hood. You can be a real piece of shit and be famous in the hood.
Yeah.
But if you're beloved in the hood, you're at least good to niggas' mamas and their kids.
Yeah. The grandma loves you.
Right. You're right. You at least don't do nothing to nobody that didn't do nothing. Now what you do to people that did shit is between you and them.
Yeah.
But that's kind of where that's where we land. That at least that's who Dolph came across as.
Yeah.
When you seen him on social media and in the videos and stuff in Memphis, like how Trick Daddy used to portray himself and shit.
Yeah. Trick love the kids.
Yeah.
For two people to run down on him, I have a couple of questions. So, see, it might sound crazy. I want to know, were you a guy? Excuse me. And maybe you kept it off the internet that you know what I mean? Maybe you kept it so off the internet that you were kind of this guy that people really fucking hated? Or was it you're so loved that motherfuckers hate you? Like
yeah, well, we talked about this when Nipsey Hussle got killed.
You know what I mean?
We talked about this when Nipsey Hussle got killed. The part where the hood loves you the most is right before the end of the movie where you die.
Yeah.
That's unfortunately the streets.
And we said that the streets love nobody.
Nobody.
They didn't even like if they would have robbed him.
Well, but that
I would have felt. That sounds bad, but I would have got it more.
Well, but that's where it comes back to what I was saying about being afraid of him.
Yeah.
If he wasn't a scary figure in that city, you would have just robbed him.
Yeah.
You kill niggas that you're a little bit afraid of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk about it on the pod all the time. That's the nigga I would shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Not because he's soft.
Yeah.
You shoot motherfuckers that you don't want to fight. People where, again, Dolph, nothing that I know about young Dolph would tell me that you could be safe in Memphis if you robbed him and let him live.
Yeah.
Like Jim Jones say, what about that statement is conducive to you living peacefully in this city?
Yeah. Damn. And it just bothers me because this is a cookie store when he goes back to Memphis that he frequents. Puts on, hey, come get cookies here. You know what I'm saying? And once again, like I'm like, it's also a narrative that I don't like. That like, brother, we know that he, like remember when he 100 shots, he was not even in Memphis, and his van or whatever he had was bulletproof.
Right.
So I don't even think it's a situation where he didn't think he could just walk around somewhere. I think he did think, but like, you know what I mean. I'm sure. I want to assume. I felt like I heard the Lambo was bulletproof as well. But I'll say this: when niggas want to get you, they get you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I think that's the most important. Don't matter if the Lambo was bulletproof or not. He wasn't in it at the time.
Yeah. And
somebody that wants to hurt you can hurt you, bro. Life is not fucking. You know what I'm saying? Life is not a video game.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get no fucking redos and resets and shit. It's. you get caught lacking one time.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like you said, he probably been in this cookie store by himself 100 times before.
Yeah.
But it just takes that one time. And that's why being a gangster is fucking trash.
Yeah.
It's like I said in the group chat, brother. Nigga cannot have fun. Nigga can't go get cookies by himself.
You know what I mean? I'm seeing people say, well, why was he riding around with a Lambo in that area? I was like, damn, the nigga can't have nice things.
Because he's fucking rich and he grew up here. Why the fuck you can't?
I was like, listen to what you're saying. I was like, bro, you're saying this man who has accumulated money can't have nice things now.
The nigga is rich, he got a Lambo, and he got a gun. So that's why he felt like he could drive around his hometown in a Lambo. What the fuck are you talking about?
Now there's an argument that I get it. You probably shouldn't go back to your hood. But
I mean, we've said it before on the podcast. We've talked about how 50 Cent was smart for moving to Connecticut. Mm-hmm. How, like I just said, when the hood loves you the most is probably when somebody is about to get you. But at the same time, it's hard to knock somebody for not wanting to leave where they're from.
The only thing that I could say is, well, they tried to kill you once, but they also tried to kill you in fucking a place that you weren't even from.
That's right.
100 Shots was in L.A.
Right, and if he had moved to a suburb outside of Memphis, that means that he can't be found?
Listen,
if niggas want to get you, they're going to get you.
I told somebody, I was like, what's his name? What's it? FBG Duck, right? I was like, bro, they killed him in like the richest part of Chicago, where shootings are not supposed to happen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's sad.
But if somebody wants to get you, I mean, look, it depends on what you're willing to do.
Yeah.
Like, these guys, they jumped out with a fucking Draco in a fucking parking lot in broad daylight of a cookie store.
Yeah.
And said, I'm willing to spray this whole fucking cookie store up to get Dolph. When you're dealing with somebody that's on that level, it's like the terrorism shit. Mm-hmm. You know, the TSA, that's great, y'all do what you do, but you're not going to tell me a motherfucker that's willing to blow himself up, you're not outsmarting that motherfucker. He's more clever than you because he's ready to die. Come on now. You're not. No humans. That's how you stop a suicide attacker. No humans. Like, you know, like.
And I just like even more because it's like, all right, this is a family man, gangster or not, it's family man, and then
wild gangster or not.
Like you know what I'm saying? It's a family man, really a family man. A guy that really put his guys on, put his community on. And then this is another example where I was like, when I heard Dolph was 36, I'm like, all right, Dolph was 36. So
that had me fucked up, bro. I don't know why I thought he was like 41 or 42.
I thought about it a little differently. I was like, okay, if Dolph is 36, Dolph got on kind of late
in life, yeah. But I thought he got on later in life than he did.
I was okay.
So
we're somewhere.
Well, yeah, because he's clearly a guy who had a trap career first.
Yeah,
but it's because he looks like that because he had a trap career first.
Yeah.
But you know he just has one of them faces that he looked 40 something.
Yeah.
I thought he was older than 36. It fucked me up a little bit to see he's not that much older than some of the people in this room.
So for me, I'm thinking like, damn, Dolph. When your first record popped, you were kind of like 30 plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those. It's like, damn, like you could, like you, like.
But that's all the more reason why it's
not
as cut
for me.
dry.
It's like don't ever give up, kind of like you know what I'm saying. It put that in my head. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Well, yeah, you don't want to say that too loud though, because a lot of niggas need to give up yesterday. So you don't never want to be too loud with that follow your dreams shit. Because some niggas really need to work on their marketable skills.
Well, yeah, there needs to be CDL drivers and shit like that, of course.
Yeah, you know.
IT and fucking yeah.
The world needs pump jockeys just as much as we need. Probably more than we need rappers. And definitely truck drivers. We really need CDLs more than we need rappers right now. Salute to my mans that do both. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Rapping in the truck.
Memorizing the raps. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, when I get back to the studio.
Yeah, bro. When I pull in this way station, we write this shit down.
So this is where I'm gonna go into like some conspiracies and shit. So now, the Soldier Boy shit, I completely dismiss. Yeah,
real quick before we go to what I was gonna say is the fact that he got on later in life like that after being in the hood and successful in the streets for that long, it just make it less cut and dry of this shit where he's supposed to move out the hood.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He get on like Lil Uzi Vert's supposed to move out the hood.
Yeah,
it's different when you're young Dolph. Nigga, I've been fine in the hood my whole life.
Yeah,
a little bit more money is not gonna throw me out this bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, the Soldier Boy shit. Come on now.
They just argue.
What happened? What happened? See, that which one is Soldier Boy? Because one of these motherfuckers would happen. You know what I'm saying? I jumped out of the Benz. I seen him in the cooking shop.
Come on,
brah,
man.
Brah.
Come on, man. That nigga's not
the one in the back. That's clear. That looked like Big Soldier.
That nigga's not sending no wire taps to nobody. That shit's get like, you know what I mean? He argues with people all the time. So I'm like, bro, that's the thing that he does. Soldier Boy been arguing with niggas on Instagram.
If you never seen Soldier Boy describe the home invasion where he shot somebody that they never found nobody that got shot, go and listen to that shit. I hid behind the door. I jumped out.
Bow, 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 bow. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, this is where I go back to. When you're this type of guy that Dolph is, you don't know who it could be, because he may have beef with multiple people in his city.
Right, people that don't rap about it. That's what I said when we seen that they was retaliating against Yo Gotti and
Black Youngsters
and they cruising families and shit.
Mm.
First thing I said is, yeah, it looks like some of the guys he rap beefs with, but he's gotta have beef with guys that don't rap. See, those guys might shoot you in a cookie shop.
But also it could, but
Black Youngsters people could shoot you in a cookie shop.
Listen, I feel like and I don't want to put that like we just a regular pod, but I remember all those prior shootings, they was able to say, hey, it looks like it was Gotti and them.
Yeah.
Now they avoided it now, but now I'm like I don't wish that on y'all, but if it was y'all, like, damn, because now
you got something coming if it was you.
Yeah, if it was you, you know what I'm saying. And then
but let us find out it was you. Was my point
mm-hmm.
at the time, because you don't know with the issue here. With fans and rappers and things start to get confused, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Guys might be going out there trying to do shit for Dolph that didn't really know Dolph.
Yeah.
Starting things that didn't used to exist.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my thing. Whereas as much as we obviously think we know who it was,
mm-hmm.
again, the nigga was in the trap for longer than he was rapping.
Then I've heard like, well, you know, this happened to him and he was trolling, and I'm like, well, not for nothing, you tried to kill me and I survived it.
That's not trolling.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how you miss 100 shots is not trolling.
I'm gonna talk crazy to you.
That's not trolling.
You know what I'm saying? Why? Like what I'm saying is, why can't he talk crazy about the people?
I agree.
I agree.
That's not trolling. It is crazy. Y'all tried to kill me. You missed me 100 times, bro. that is crazy. I told you about the time that I ran into a guy that had tried to rob me a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
And he dapped me up like we was all cool, and I was like, bro, you tried to rob me a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, don't say stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, but why not?
Yeah.
Because you didn't succeed.
Yeah.
So now I can say whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, y'all shot at me 100 times. I'm still alive. So now,
yeah,
nigga, what am I supposed to be afraid of?
Yeah. But just R.I.P. Adolf, and like, I've been hearing this narrative about Memphis for a long time. It just seems like they gotta like, if this is not a time to tighten up. If y'all don't see the time to tighten up, this should be a time to tighten up. Like, you know what I mean? When Nip died, California, I felt like, we're like, yo, we gotta kind of tighten up.
Yeah, but also LA is also very different.
I know.
Memphis cities are also defined by the poverty that surrounds them.
Which is
and
big.
Memphis is surrounded by rural poverty, which is not the same as the suburban poverty that surrounds Newark and fucking LA and New York and all, the Chicago even. That rural poverty it's a bitch and a half. Barefoot kids. That shit. So I think that's where you see, you know what I'm saying? When they talk about crabs in a bucket, you know what I'm saying? That they talking about generational poverty on the fringes of Memphis. That's fucking crabs in a bucket shit. So I can see where that's, you know what I'm saying?
But it's just I'm just saying it's one of those wake up like hey nigga, you killed somebody that was doing things for the community. Now maybe they're two different people. Maybe he was tempting niggas.
That's the thing. Dolph was also about gunplay in a way that Nip wasn't. Nip was fully about community development. You know Dolph, if you didn't know, you wouldn't know that Dolph was involved in community development at all.
But also Nip will let you know, nigga, it's 60s forever.
But yeah, absolutely. Like, slapping niggas in parking lots.
You know what I'm saying? It's 60s forever. So like, they're not the same, but it's like I could wrap them into the. I see where you're coming from. I do. I'm not throwing out what you're saying. I'm just saying where I see the differences are big. Well, this is also an area where you can play with guns like that.
Well, yeah, down south again, that rural south shit. Down south is different.
You know what? The way they played with guns down there, you think it's illegal, but nah, that nigga had a legal gun and he did that dumb shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way they just have guns down there is different.
It's also easy to lose guns in this country. Is one thing people don't understand. Is the last legal purchaser does not have to be the motherfucker that has the gun. In order for the gun to still like be legal, you know what I'm saying? You can transfer guns between private parties in all these ways in a lot of states where it doesn't get recorded, but it's not illegal.
It's illegal, yeah. I've seen that on Instagram.
Yeah, so
where
you can
niggas trading off guns and they did it in a legal way, but
yeah, so you can have a clean gun that it's untraceable, but it's clean though. It's wild. But what it is like if you get pulled over with it, here's this handwritten bill of sale from my mans to me. Yeah. But that ain't in no database nowhere. So if that shell casing turns up or whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you leave it on a crime scene, it goes back to the first motherfucker that bought it. Yeah. Which honestly, like if I had less to lose, selling guns in this country is a way to make some motherfucking money, boy. Go down by the Mexico border, though. Sell them shit straight to the cartels.
You know, but shout out to my nigga Dolph. I was trying to be a dolphin sound.
I don't even want to try to make no dolphin.
It probably sounds like a bird or some shit.
Yeah.
I guess since we're still on guns, we could go to Kyle Rittenhouse. I feel like this is gonna get dark. So, we learned a couple of days ago that Kyle Rittenhouse was found not guilty on 5 counts of his charges, and there was charges that he should have gotten that was dismissed. At a certain point, you know, the gang knew me, Chili, Light Skin Waves, Scumbag Teddy. We was in the group chat, and we kind of realized, like, yo, this nigga's gonna get away with it from the boo-hoos that he cried during the trial. There was
for me. It was day two of the prosecution. It started to become clear that he was gonna get away. The prosecution started calling witnesses that were undermining the case that he had not acted in self-defense, knowing that his defense was self-defense, knowing that he was claiming self-defense. The prosecution got up there and put up witnesses that said that they were threatening him. Yeah. From there on, That was the day that we jumped in the group chat and it was like, this motherfucker's gonna walk.
He's gonna walk.
He's gonna walk on this, and it's not because he didn't commit a crime, but they are not even attempting to make it look like he did.
So his fat ass mother makes me sick. But I said that like a year ago. His mother makes me sick when I see her.
Well, he's only 17 now. When he gets to be 27, he's gonna look like a fucking dough ball too. Look at his fucking cheeks and shit. He's gonna be a little fat fuck.
You know what? You know what surprised me about this? I don't know. I haven't said her name in a long time, but my homegirl, Cece even said this shit. Aunt Cece, she's on my Facebook a lot. Even she was like, listen, even I'm looking at this shit like, yo, I'm a realist and like he's supposed to go jail. He's supposed to go to jail for something. You know what I mean? The fact that he didn't go to jail for something is what makes it like, when I saw that, I was like, all right, well, he's gonna, like, all right. Is it self-defense? Maybe. I could get how some people seen this nigga, right? And was like, bruh, his face annoys me. I want to attack him. But also, I'm saying at the same time, this is a nigga that he went somewhere to cause trouble, which was the case in the first time. He got what he wanted, and then he was able to. Ooh, Jimmy, leave that up, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that.
Good job, champion. I would have forgot about that.
Nah, because this shit make me madder than the verdict.
We know guys like this that do that. Like, I didn't do anything. No, I smacked you in your fucking mouth.
Yeah, well, that's what happened, right? So, like, he showed up with that gun, and people saw him trying to act tough and said, "Look at that pussy that showed up here with this gun. Let's go fucking jump him."
Yeah.
The problem is that he had that gun. He let that shit go.
Yeah.
And then they got in front of the judge and said, "Well, we've seen that pussy with a gun. We went to go test him. I threatened him with a pistol." That makes him sound like he didn't do shit wrong.
Yeah. But
we know what he was doing.
But we know what he was doing. We know what he was doing.
We know what he was doing, but they didn't make it look like that's what he was fucking doing. So when you get in front of a judge that already wants to condone his fucking activities,
fuck that guy.
You have to work.
I
twice
say
as
fuck
hard.
him more than Kyle Rittenhouse.
The judge and the prosecutor, I think, is the motherfucker that really. Somebody got to look into whether or not that prosecutor really wanted to win this motherfucking case in the first place.
I literally was watching this shit and I was like, yo, am I watching Your Honor? It's a show that y'all should know. I was like, yo, this is the judge. He's obviously being corrupt.
Preferential.
But even in Your Honor, the nigga had to think about how he was gonna be corrupt. So you couldn't just say, hey nigga, you're being corrupt. He was playing in our fucking face, bro. And that's what makes me more mad, that he was playing in our face like that.
Yeah, but the prosecution also made clowns out of themselves time and time again. It's almost a thing where, like, if you're watching Judge Judy and somebody start making a fool out of themselves, she's gonna start cutting up on them.
Yeah.
Asking him questions about his fucking kill to death ratio in Call of Duty. Nigga, what?
Yeah.
I thought we stopped doing, like, when are we gonna get over that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody in the country is falling for that fucking violent video game bullshit anymore.
It's cap.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
Talking about, so why did you think it was so urgent to run towards the fire? Because it was a fire. They got him looking like he's the one with fucking sense. That shit made. I'm telling you, of everybody involved right now, the person who should get their ass whooped is the fucking prosecutor.
Yeah. Since we're looking at this pizza shit.
Oh, these motherfuckers all should get ass whippings.
Everybody.
All around. This nigga here on his knees taking up pizzas out. Somebody should kick him in his face.
Bro, what was it? What was the Black Lives Matter and fucking the Kyle Rittenhouse fucking group, Free Kyle Rittenhouse. There's pizzas trying to fucking show peace and shit. Nigga, someone should have beat the heck. Now maybe they just did their job. I'm not delivering those pizzas. I wouldn't eat that pizza. I'm
not delivering the pizza. I'm not getting on my.
Someone should get slapped in the. Say he should have picked. Bow, nigga! Get the fuck out my face with this fucking pizza. And if you don't know what we're watching somebody opening up the fucking pizzas on the steps and niggas is eating this shit.
First they got this goofy Negro who delivers the pizzas, and he gets down on one knee delivering these fucking pizzas. Now I will say this: these are the pan pizzas, and the Domino's pan pizzas are actually they're really good.
They rocking. Look at them smiles.
But they're not good enough to get down on one knee and deliver them to a fucking cracker. Well, look at this shit.
Here's my thing. Look
at this shit.
What point
they doing this fucking civil rights handshake?
What point are you proving by us eating pizzas together? Y'all both still feel separately about something.
Yeah, the issue was never whether or not we both like Domino's.
We're both just out here hungry, and right now we can eat these fucking pizzas.
The first thing I saw when I said this was
like what? You feel me, fam? Like what?
Have you ever wished that a pizza was a bomb? Because I would rather those pizzas had been bombs. And
the only part
that makes me sick.
The only part that I liked after that was literally like a minute later there was a squabble.
Right. Naturally.
Somebody said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Because they finally ate.
You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? Because they finally someone got their senses right. Like
they didn't think what was gonna happen when it came down to that last slice. They didn't think what was gonna happen when it was just one slice left.
Somebody didn't get one. They ate about 6 boxes.
That's
one slice of, you niggas ate all the pizza because it was free. We know about you. You ate all the pizza. You didn't leave any for the white man again.
That was the only part that I liked. I was like, oh, well, at least the squabble. But the fact that it happened is nuts. Fuck Domino's. Like I said, fucking Pepsi years ago when fucking Kylie Jenner or one of them was walking up like, here, police officers, stop policing Danileigh with his Pepsi.
They tried to make a live action version of that Pepsi commercial, and it made me even angrier than the Pepsi commercial. Because, again, why does the nigga that delivers the pizzas, why does he get on his fucking knees to put the pizzas down, bro? They're Domino's pizzas.
And why is the darkest nigga handing out fucking pizzas? I didn't like it. It made me sick to my stomach. And
where did y'all find a fucking Domino's with that many black delivery drivers in the first place? Everybody knows fucking Nasheem and Muhammad drop off my fucking Domino's.
But once again, this is one of them. I just hate. I'm not saying they supposed to burn it down, but they were supposed to burn it down, bruh.
You didn't have to burn it down, but pizza. I can't. I can't even be funny about it. It's so crazy. Like you don't have to burn it down, but
like I don't know, man. This shit is crazy.
They treating the pizza like it really means something.
Them eating pizzas won't stop from calling you a nigger.
The white man gets down on one knee and opens the pizza box for the black man to take a slice out of.
Yeah,
but one of y'all kids is in there right now that was shooting people about our right to fucking exist without getting killed.
Yeah.
It's nice of you to give me this pizza on your knees, but get up so I can punch you in your fucking throat.
You feel me? So we just the playing in my face is it's the playing in my face.
That's the playing in the face.
And then someone has to explain to me. I really need to understand, because there's certain things I can understand. I'll be like, oh, I don't like it, but in the court of law, it's awful, but I get it.
I understand.
Someone has to explain to me how you could be 17 from Illinois, go to Wisconsin, have an AR-15 in your hand that's not yours, shoot it, kill people, and don't catch even unlawful possession of a gun.
Yeah, you never even smelled the jail. I don't know. I mean, part of it is like I was just saying, where when you get out Midwest, down south, these gun laws ain't, these gun laws turn into fucking gun suggestions when you get out there.
Like, I need to understand that. Like, once again, I'm not gonna say, but I know somebody who had a legal gun, did something, and you know what they did to him? They said, "Well, you was in Jersey for like the last 8 months."
You know what's crazy is I thought about that before you even had said something about it, and
he's like, "Okay, yeah, I was, but I'm like, look up, like, bro, these are how you treating me like I'm fucking New Jersey because I, you know what I'm saying? Because I let my shit go when I had to."
Well, that's what I was thinking about before you even brought up the point of like the state by state shit that they did. The self defense was clearly easier to establish, but it's who, when, and where, and
really,
why.
Yeah, it's really who, when,
it's who, when, and where, and why.
Like.
You know what's fucked up is that if that individual that we referring to was on the receiving end of Kyle Rittenhouse shit, Rittenhouse would have fucking walked.
Well, yeah.
It's really about who they fucking perceive to be scary and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kyle Rittenhouse can't be scary with a fucking AR-15 and
like
shit.
He doesn't beat up women on any other day.
He looks like a pussy. If I see somebody
he literally beat up a woman.
Anybody that looks scary like that also has a gun is the most dangerous type of motherfucker.
Yeah.
I would much rather see somebody, again, like somebody that we know. That guy having a gun does not concern me. It doesn't worry me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really a scary person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This scary kid.
This is a scary person
with the gun.
Yeah.
He could have shot anybody.
That's what I'm saying. But they don't understand. Like, people don't understand that scary guys like that are the most dangerous people.
Way more than the nigga that.
I don't know how they didn't just make a montage of him looking wild out there and just present it. Like, look at him. Look at how he's acting. He was
throwing up signs to the police and shit.
They should have put all that.
But the police were there encouraging him. So if we're going there, which we should, then we should go all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Every last one of them fucking cops should lose their job.
You know what I mean? They grabbed them up, had them chilling and shit, fed them, like
encouraged them.
You know what I'm saying? Like
talking about thank you guys, thank you. Of course, they feel like they fucking supposed to be running around acting like the law. You talking about thank you.
Talking about all of a sudden, well, he didn't cross state lines. The gun was already there. No, he did cross state lines. He didn't bring the gun over, but he picked up his friend's gun. But, bro, Chili, if you got a gun, and you give it to me, and then I do some dumb shit with it, they're gonna tell me, well, all right, I get it. You shot it in self-defense, but hold on, you're not supposed to have that.
You're not supposed to have it.
You're not supposed to have that fucking gun. 3 years. You're in New Jersey. 3 years.
Well, not just that. not just that. They go. All right. The defendant Chem is sentenced to 3 years. Bang. What's next? All right. Defendant Chili, step forward.
Yeah.
And now I gotta go. Oh well, I didn't really mean to give him the gun. I thought that if he was just gonna borrow it, and then they send my dumb ass to jail too.
Yeah, like. The laws didn't apply to him. He was supposed to go to jail for something.
For something.
I'd have took it. Like I said, as much as I hate to say it, I would have let the I came down to the point where he's gonna get the self-defense off.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think.
But I thought he was gonna go to jail for something.
Anybody that's familiar with how this country works, the highest expectations you had was voluntary manslaughter.
There we go.
It looks like first degree murder. You can't tell me that a motherfucker that shows up to a fight with a gun didn't plan on killing somebody.
You murdered 2 people and heavily injured the third.
It looks like murder 1 to me because it looks premeditated to me. But voluntary manslaughter I'd have taken.
Yeah.
Nothing I should have expected. We should have expected this.
You know what I mean? I'm not surprised, but it's like damn, still, like, you know.
When he first did it, I felt like, oh, you going to fucking jail, kid.
Like, yeah.
And then, as soon as the trial got started, I said, oh shit.
Then
he's gonna fucking walk.
Crocodile tears. All right, let's leave this. I'm in a dark place.
Yeah, I'm gonna start talking about hurting people soon. And shit, you know what I'm saying? This shit.
Baby on baby. What's his baby mama's name? How you say it? Oh, is that how you say it?
Danileigh.
I have no clue how you supposed to say that shit.
Yeah. I'm glad you pulled this up because I didn't see what any of this was about. This is not really. I don't really follow shit like this, but
this nigga is pure comedy. He's trash for this, but he's hilarious. You know what I'm saying?
So what did he have on camera and
Baby, because this what I'm dealing with. Like, it's a real deal, cuckoo. Look, this is a real deal. Like, it's not really cuckoo. She's still here, so nobody put it out. Nobody put it out. No, this ain't no. We ain't gotta make this an echo, y'all.
Boys came to be with me. Okay. Okay.
This ain't nothing new.
So basically, he put his baby moms on live, just outing her and shit, talking about you was a certified side piece. Get out my house and shit. She's like, bro, what? Like, huh? Like, I'm a certified side piece now. Now, to me, I laughed at all this. This is comedy to a nigga like me. Cause he's lying. But he's probably not lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's lying, but
he's not lying and he is lying at the same time.
Yeah, there we go. He's like he's one of those niggas. Like, yeah, I'll say whatever to you, bitch. But so when she puts the evidence out, like, oh, I was a side piece, look at all things. I was like, oh, well, he didn't really like. He looked crazy.
Okay, let's. All right. There's a couple things to talk about here. One of the things you just touched on is very important that a lot of people don't understand. Is that you can pull up text messages of a nigga telling you anything that is not evidence of shit.
No, it's video.
You can pull up video of a nigga telling you anything. That's not evidence of anything. Words are, nigga, they're so easy to say.
Right, we see this nigga laying here talking about you love me, right? And he's like, this much. But if I was in that shit too, hold on, no. I mean, let me watch myself.
No. I thought we were keeping it funky for a minute.
Let me watch myself.
Here's what happens. Niggas lie for pussy. Niggas lie in pussy. Niggas lie about pussy.
But in her defense, she was like, nigga, I know your family. I live in your house. I have your children. I could see how she was like, I'm a side piece. Like, nigga, what are you talking about?
Well, so that's the first layer for me, and that's why this wasn't really that funny to me. I'm just watching two people not respect themselves.
Yeah.
They're not just disrespecting each other. They're not respecting themselves. The baby, she's the side piece. Why does she live in your home, nigga? Everybody knows that already. Everybody already knows that she's carrying your baby living in your home. Taking care of your kid living in your house. And you go on her side, bitch, that's disrespecting yourself just as much as her.
You feel me?
Thanks.
Let her have the wrong idea. Have her in a different crib on a different side of town.
Like Nick Cannon.
There you go.
Nick fucking Cannon. To me, I watched it. I was like, oh man, he's really a trash nigga. Them down south niggas is really trash, bro.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah. This shit of like putting your baby mama on blast on live, nigga, that's not gangster.
Calling the ops on her to come get her. Now, that gets kind of tricky because some people say, well, you're supposed to be this street nigga. You're not supposed to call the cops on nobody, especially
but we know that's not the same where women are concerned.
Cool.
But how could you laugh at a nigga talking like that in front of his kid though? That shit is not funny to me, bro. Like,
This is the first time in the world I've ever even seen her kid.
I don't know, bro. Disrespecting your child's fucking mother in front of your child is fucking crazy, son.
You know what I'm saying? Especially for thousands to see, millions to see.
For the sake of seeing it, for the sake of showing people, bro. Like, this nigga is sick.
So, where's this stupid ass nigga at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Yeah, whatever. You wanna call the fucking cop? Yeah, whatever. Fucking bitch ass nigga.
Oh, that sounded wild.
No, I don't need to tell you nothing. No, you good.
Well, I mean, not for nothing.
You can talk
This
to
is
him
not a
if you
very...
wanna call him back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They've been calling her white on the internet for a week. They've been saying she's not black on the internet all week.
It just looked like a toxic situation. I don't know who's right or wrong.
Nigga,
But
yes,
all of it
nigga, I know.
Well, hold on. He's wrong.
I don't know how wrong she is. I hear what you're saying, but she couldn't be wrong enough to make him right, though.
But I see this looks like a very toxic situation.
I was to the plan B.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a very toxic, a very toxic relationship. Once again, I used to think he was a principal hood nigga. The more you get to know this nigga, and the more you start learning why you know what I mean?
He just loves chaos.
He just loves chaos, and then this goes back to hearing nah, I don't like that nigga. That you know what I mean? Artists around his, but I don't like that nigga.
Yeah.
More and more.
Yeah, now the baby is definitely a nigga that plays too much because he killed somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's what he's starting to come across as now. It's somebody that he's been riding on that last nigga he killed for so long that he might have to kill somebody
but
against
again,
him.
you know what I'm saying? There's no reason to put that on live.
I hate that.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't say enough how much I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
It's going from Young Dolph to shit like this is fucking night and day.
Mm-hmm.
It's night and day. There's no reason why it's
Day and night.
nigga. We could talk about that weirdo nigga too.
Oh my god.
But it's no reason why being a street nigga means you have to be a fucking piece of shit.
Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Even
Even if she's wrong in some type of way, I'm not in your home. Right now, I see you wrong.
she couldn't be wrong enough for you to be acting like
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
She couldn't be wrong enough for you to
Not,
be acting like this.
yeah.
Especially not if you're supposed to be somebody. You're supposed to be respected in the streets. You're supposed to be a nigga that is for real.
But I got a feeling we're gonna, you know what I mean? I got a feeling we'll see them together later down the road. But that's a whole nother thing.
Of course we will. Of course we will. She got his fucking kid.
Yeah.
I don't care how crazy she is. At this point, that shit you do in private.
That's supposed to be private shit.
In private.
Private shit. Just don't put hands on her.
See that kid? It's that.
Hold on. That sounded crazy.
Nah, you're right. Just don't put hands on her.
Yeah. Talk like that in private. Don't put hands on her. That's what I want. Yeah. But you could talk to her like that in private. But don't
do it as for the gram. Don't do it for the gram. However, listen, I'm not here to police how a nigga talk off the gram. Come on now.
Yeah.
I'd be lying if I said I never lost my patience in real life.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not losing your patience. That's not being pushed to no limit, nigga. That's stunting for the fucking gram.
Now losing his fucking patience is that a fucking NFL player.
Yeah, can we pull up the Jets player that apparently threw his woman through a television?
Bro, he beat the shit out of that white woman.
We gonna touch that too though, man.
He beat the shit. Bruh. What's his name?
Throwing a woman through a television is crazy.
Bro, nigga, bro.
He still didn't top Greg Hardy though. Greg Hardy has the craziest.
Look, fucking nuts.
Don't misunderstand what I mean when I say this. I'm not glorifying it, but Greg Hardy has the craziest domestic abuse of all
Nigga,
time.
he threw her on top of pistols.
He body slammed her on a bed of guns.
That were loaded, if I remember.
Loaded guns. That's right. He slammed her on a bed of loaded guns.
Wow, and damn, that was a good. What was that, like a 65 inch? I feel bad.
Looked like a 50 something, but yeah.
I feel bad for the TV. Oh, that's dirty.
But no, that's one of the things though with these new super thin TVs, where like just from a couple of years ago.
That could have been was that an OLED?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like from a couple of years ago, a flat screen from 2012 could have survived that. But the frame is so thin now. You see how it bends when she hits it.
They gotta fix the whole panel. That's not funny. Oh my!
No, the frame bent. Like the main board is probably shot.
Yeah, everything right. The whole shit gotta get fucking.
But yeah,
there's no fixing that.
But this should never happen to your television because what he's doing is fucking disgusting.
Disgusting. Yeah, I mean, we make a little jokes out of it, but throw this nigga away, bro. Throw this nigga away. He's trash. First off, he's wearing all black with red shoes. He's gotta fucking go.
Punk shit. Here comes punk shit again.
But if you see, I seen it from the other angle, so from the kitchen or whatever that is.
You can see that's the kid right fucking there.
Bro, you beat up your fucking ex-girlfriend, zacstacy, trash, bro. Trash, and it's part of the reason why the Jets been trash for so long, because they fucking got fucking trash niggas playing on their fucking team.
If you didn't see it, what happens is she's sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
There's no audio. She might be saying crazy shit to him.
There is some audio, but she's not talking to this nigga. There's another one where you can hear what he's saying, and she didn't really say nothing really crazy to that nigga. He's like, "Oh, you gonna say that to me? You're gonna say that to me? You think that's okay?"
So he throws her into this television, but then he stands over her, and this is again losing your temper. I'll never condone it, but I can understand it.
Yeah,
standing over I am not an NFL player. I'm not an NFL size nigga.
Yeah.
That don't come as a surprise to anybody that watches this pod.
Yeah.
Or watches the videos, that listens to this pod.
Mm.
It wouldn't make me feel strong to stand over a woman that I just threw into a wall. So how the fuck does it make you? Cause he's standing over her like a fucking tough guy. You know what I'm saying?
Pussy nigga.
How the fuck does that make you feel tough?
Bitch nigga.
To grab a woman off the ground and hit her again.
Yeah, bitch.
That is afraid of you. Nigga,
tell me
what?
You stop. Like
she's afraid of you.
Yeah.
It'd be different. Again, I would never condone it.
Mm.
But maybe you could understand more if she was on the ground kicking him, spitting on him, not afraid of him. She's afraid of him when the fucking video starts.
Yeah.
Beating up a woman that's afraid of you is
what? She talked back a little bit?
Under the jail.
Lock his ass up. And I'm glad everybody got the same consensus. Throw him away.
Under the jail. Whether or not the NFL is...
There was nothing there. You feel me?
He's an ex-player.
They got rid of him, and we're going to segue into HenryRuggs from this, who they got rid of right away, too. Whether or not the NFL has been protecting people in the past, this year, they're acting like they know what time it is.
Yeah, as they should. Now, if we're going to HenryRuggs, this nigga gets to drinking and driving, hits maximum speeds.
You're doing like 180 in a Corvette.
You know what's crazy? I don't want to. This might sound crazy. I don't want to tear him up like that. I want to tear him up, but I don't want to tear him up like that. I'm gonna tear him up because someone's life got lost. You know what I'm saying? And he was speeding, and you're an NFL player, and you shouldn't have been fucked. Which is like, you know what I mean? You had no business driving like that.
Yeah, but this is an accident.
Yeah.
No matter how dangerous what he was doing was, it's an accident.
It's an accident still.
And it's
stupid. It's wrong. But I've seen a lot of people be like, "Oh, you're an NFL player. They have drivers and shit." Man, no, the nigga wanted to drive his own shit. Now, she lost her life, so it's like it's insane. You know what I'm saying? The car's on fire. Dumb. Deserves to go to jail.
But you're looking at a nigga that knows his life is over.
But I understand. Like, this is one of those, like, oh. Like, just looking at it, it's sad to see, because it's one of those. I had a fast car. I tried to show off for this girl. We probably just went out. Or I picked her up.
No, they've been dating since high school.
Okay.
That's his wife.
That's his wife, right?
There's a dog in that car too. He
Yeah.
a woman and a dog. There's a woman and a dog in that fire.
So
I hear what you're saying, but I don't give a fuck about the dog.
well, yeah. At the end of the day, I haven't, but I think I could get it. Hey, it's late night. I'm with my shorty. I'm driving fast in this fast car. You're drunk. You shouldn't have been doing it, right?
They have car
Well,
services.
here's the thing.
I just
nobody.
said that, but I know the NFL has car
For
services.
each team, they have that.
I understand that, bro. I'm not, but I understand that, bro.
This hits a little close to home for me, but the thing is that everybody knows that nobody is supposed to drive drunk.
Yeah.
The thing is that almost everybody with a driver's license drives drunk.
Mm-hmm.
Almost everybody drives drunk, and then the way that we in this country like to jump on and pass judgment on people who have accidents or who get caught with DUIs and stuff, it's 100% hypocrites. Everybody drives drunk, and then look, am I saying I'm not.
There's a big stupidness to what he did.
He's fully fucking wrong.
But
it doesn't give people the right.
I have for everybody in that situation.
It doesn't give you the right to make him into the world's biggest piece of shit because the accident that he happened hasn't happened to you yet. Most people who are talking about HenryRuggs like he deserves to go to hell are still putting them in positions to make the same mistake that he made.
Yeah.
If you're still putting yourself in a position to make that mistake, then I don't want to fucking hear it. You hear a lot of these fucking football players who are obviously degenerate drunks and fucking gamblers talk about HenryRuggs as a piece of shit. Look what he fucking did.
They sound like police.
Yeah, and with them, they're mad because he fucked up the season, not because of what he fucking did.
No.
And they know that they get drunk every fucking weeknight and drive home to their families the same way. So that's kind of where the way that we pass judgment on people in this country. Look, it's fully possible for us to all have cars that wouldn't let you drive drunk in them.
Yeah.
But we don't want that.
Yeah.
Ask anybody who says HenryRuggs is a piece of shit. His mother should have never had him. If they would submit to having a breathalyzer in their car, and they would say no.
I think the truth is most of us just can't afford that car. If you had that car and you was drunk, you probably would drive.
You would drive.
You
might take that to the party. You're gonna go home with it to the party. You're not leaving that.
Yeah, you're not leaving. So it's one of those things. It's like, damn, bro, you could have just said, "Babe, I'm fucked up. You fucked up. Let's get the Uber." And they're supposed to get the Uber.
They're charging him for.
But there's probably
her too.
But there's probably it's a $500,000. I don't know. The $250,000 car. It's a slippery slope, and I feel bad. I feel bad for everybody. That's what it is. I'm not looking at him. Did he fuck up? Does he have? But he has to. He's gonna reap that. He's gonna feel that.
He has to live with that.
He has to live that. He's gonna go to jail. He has to know to
kill
his wife or his long-term girlfriend.
Right. Right. Right.
So,
but don't make yourself. Don't make
He
yourself.
killed the stranger.
He
killed the stranger in the.
Yeah, his girlfriend was in the car with him, and they both survived.
I saw that he killed his girlfriend.
No.
I literally said
that was his girlfriend consoling him in the video he just saw.
I literally saw some shit that said he killed his girlfriend.
I'm his girlfriend.
Oh.
He also had a loaded gun in the car,
Ooh,
which is
he was
extra
wilding.
for no reason.
Very dumb for a lot. He's very dumb. He's very dumb.
Look, what he did was wrong. What he did was stupid.
I still stand on. I still have sympathy still though.
Right. My thing is he doesn't have to become the worst motherfucker that ever walked the earth in order to make other people feel good about the fact that they also drive drunk.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening out there, and it's disgusting.
The next time we'll see him, he'll be very old. So
Yeah.
The time.
Yeah, his life is over.
His life is finished.
His life is over.
His
You
life is finished.
you passing judgment is for you. It's not for him. It's not for the victim.
Yeah, his life is finished.
He will sadly self-heal.
What we got next? What is it? Kanye kind of making sense?
Yeah, let's talk about the Kanye shit. Let's try and have some fun now.
That's what they want to do. People are always there for a reason.
Man, fuck this nigga, man. His haircut looks stupid. Pause that. Listen, man. I'm tired of this nigga, man. I'm tired of him because he went on Drink Champs and he actually had some fucking sense when he was fucking talking on this shit. But we want to ignore all the other times this motherfucker was talking, not making no fucking goddamn sense. Fuck, I don't give a fuck.
He's also only making sense about shit that he has made sense about in the past.
Yeah.
He's making, even then, that's even giving him too much credit. He didn't go on Drink Champs and explain all the fucking crazy shit that he said over the last couple of years. He went on Drink Champs and talked shit about other people in a way that kind of made you say, well, I see how you could feel that way about those people.
Now, Big
But
Sean
nigga,
is,
how about you?
Now,
He didn't talk about what's been wrong with him.
Now, Big Sean is your fucking worst mistake. Big Sean was a big part of good fucking music. What?
Big Sean was the beginning of you being like, having your little A&R fucking wave.
And why did John Legend catch stories?
They both.
Because John Legend was another one. John Legend, Sean, Jay-Z. When he was doing all that fucking bullshit about slavery as a choice, them niggas said he need help.
So Big Sean and John Legend both, when he went on his like little like that and his Trump wave, they were like, nigga,
They both publicly was like, listen, we fuck with Kanye, but we don't know what the nigga is doing right now.
That's a healthy relationship shit.
No,
depends on how you feel.
Some people was like, I'm separate. Like Pusha T said that I don't agree with him, but that's my like. I still talk to him every day. I guess those two were like, nigga, what are you doing? I don't like it. Stay away from me. And I don't think they're wrong for it either. Nigga, what are you doing?
Fuck him. I don't fuck with him no more. So how am I supposed to say Big Sean should still fuck with him?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But for you to go and say, oh, he's your worst mistake?
Cause he don't fuck with you no more.
That nigga should punch you in your mouth when he fucking sees you.
No, he should let it be because again, you not mad at me,
Big
nigga.
Sean should punch him in his mouth when he fucking sees him.
For
Especially when I saw you the day before and you didn't have that energy when I saw you. Then you go and drink shit. Nigga, I'll punch you in your fucking mouth.
For what, nigga? You don't not fuck with me no more. I'm not really your biggest mistake and you don't feel that way. You're mad because I don't fuck with you no more. The fuck that make me mad for?
Nigga, but
I couldn't make myself feel mad enough to fight.
I be that angry because I saw you the day before or 2 other days before and we was all good. Now you go in here and talk that crazy about me. When I see you, we throwing hands.
Nah, we're just not good no more. Why am I gonna give you such a real nigga response to shit that you doing that ain't real nigga shit at all?
That's fair.
I'm gonna treat you like a man of your word now. We gotta throw hands like you a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like now we gotta square up like you a real nigga now.
To me,
because you being wild phony.
I hear you. To me, for me, it would be that personal.
I can see that it just might be that I might be that offended.
Yeah.
But from a principle standpoint, you could just let a motherfucker like this live at this point because
then you got fucking Drake, Kanye, and fucking Jay Prince. First off, we already seen the video of fucking once again why I don't like Jay Prince and why do you have to be in fucking every fucking video when you supposedly fix a problem? So you got Kanye fucking saying Drake we good and Jay Prince said I personally don't like that type of shit. Like
hoes. These niggas look like hoes.
Hoes.
All three of them look like hoes.
Then
I hate it.
And people, and I remember like a year ago or two when Jay Prince fixed that fucking Texas and fucking New York problem. He was all, and niggas was like we get it, OG, but why your face all on the fucking camera? Like it's like that's what, like, you know what I mean? Like, thanks for fixing the problem, but we don't like that.
Well, at a certain point, he's gonna lose his ability to fix problems because he's gonna start looking more like a clout chaser than anything else.
So now he fixes this problem.
That's why I don't like this shit. First of all, this was never a problem that required another man's intervention.
Yeah.
You didn't never need to be in
There was
this.
no violence.
Nobody was ever in danger.
Danger.
Nigga, you put yourself in this situation to do it.
And then now you see all three of them together and them doing, and then there was Drake and him. It looked like the circus to me.
Yeah.
I was like, duh, these niggas is clowns. Like, I was like, everybody in this situation is fucking clowns.
Everybody in that picture looked like a fucking loser for being in that picture.
The way y'all was talking about each other and shit, like clowns.
Yeah, y'all look like fucking compromise gang hanging around in there. You know what
And
I'm
it's not
saying?
that
Like,
y'all. It's
nobody's
not that,
standing on nothing.
and it's not that people can't piece it up, but to piece it up and publicize it like that, and then
people can piece it up, but you have to actually piece it up. A third nigga just can't come and say, let's take pictures like we good, and now we good.
Mm-hmm. It's strange to me, man. It's strange. It's strange behavior.
We talked about it at the time, but we never appreciated Jay Prince coming out and acting like somebody might get hurt because of what Pusha T said about Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was ever gonna get physically hurt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about that's crossing the line that we don't cross in hip hop. That was not true.
Yeah, that was a lie.
This is just an opportunity for Jay Prince to let niggas know who Jay Prince is.
Well, yeah.
And the fact that these two are pussy enough to let that happen on their names speak volumes to me. Everybody in that fucking picture looks like a bitch.
He's got his hand out with his gun out, like just looking like an old nigga. And once again, I get he's a gangster, but it's just you don't gotta respect all gangsters, man. You just gotta know that they're gangster, and sometimes it's corny shit that gangsters do corny shit.
Bro, it could be a whole hoe-ass nigga that rob and kill you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what it is.
I don't have to respect it because it came from Jay Prince. Like that's a myth to me. It's a myth to me. Corny is corny, and this shit is corny. I saw three corny niggas.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it. That's
and my man Raz P said something a long time ago. Even real niggas do fake shit sometimes. It looked like three niggas doing fake shit.
Yeah, and again, we know where Jay Prince got his name, but for years now, this is all we've seen from him is this.
Now, if we're gonna get some good music out of it, hopefully, I'll take it.
Probably not, because Kanye sucks lately.
but
even the new Drake, I wasn't crazy about.
What was the new Drake?
Certified Lover Boy.
Yeah, it wasn't all that.
It wasn't great.
It wasn't all right.
Or if they make a project together.
It's not gonna be great.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it, and it's not gonna be great.
They're not gonna do that. It'd be crazy if they did, but I don't see them doing that.
Nah, this was unnecessary. All of this was unnecessary.
It's just it was corny.
Yeah. But this is fucking love and hip hop shit. This is fucking Real Housewives bullshit. I don't care about this shit.
Now, it's cool. Y'all picked it up. Salute. But once again, no real violence. Why does Jay Prince have to be there? I might have even took it better if they just was on the shit just together and we saw no clue that the shit was coming. I'd be like, all right, that's cool. That's crazy. I still would have been like, oh shit, like.
I just feel like this type of energy should be for like Jeezy and Gucci. I hate that it's for like a Kanye Drake. Like, nobody's worried about them dying in the streets because of this.
Well, but that's why it's Kanye and Drake, because Jeezy and Gucci gonna tell Jay Prince, get the fuck out of my face. What are you talking about, nigga? This nigga's dead behind us already.
We saw how they did it. They literally had to do a versus battle, be around each other for an hour, and be like, all right, bro, like, we talked crazy to each other for an hour, but like,
Smoking on him tonight.
You know what I'm saying?
But no third nigga was gonna come in and help that situation.
Help that situation, like, you know what I'm saying? We already decided to be in the room together already. Like, this shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been here if I didn't want to. And don't
they
ever
literally-
think that you can call me to come to a sit down on the strength of you. My niggas is already dead behind this.
Yeah.
I'll sit down when I'm ready.
Yeah, like we matter of fact, more violence happened with Chris Brown and Drake than these two niggas.
Yeah.
And we didn't see Jay Prince, and we just seen them in the room together dancing. And what the like?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
whack.
they would have pieced this up themselves anyway because they were made for each other. They play footsies like this all the fucking time. This is not real shit. This is bullshit.
I was disappointed.
This is bullshit. And Drake and Pete Davidson fuck Kanye West's ex-wife rotisserie style, and he can't do shit about it.
Oh my god. Where Snoop Dogg say all them niggas fuck your wife? Always that Daz. I think both Snoop and Daz say, "Oh, all them niggas fuck your wife." Ooh. But even when they pieced that up, I said, "How is Kanye forgiving this?" But
because what is he supposed to say? He don't. He's
But salute that they pieced it up. But it's like.
He's lost, bro. The
You
nigga's
just
lost.
like niggas could just go say the wildest shit. Like there's some shit that's like, but we can't.
He's outside emasculated and he don't know what to do about it, which is why he's wilding for respect, acting like he's the man, talking like Trump is a father figure and shit like that. The nigga really he's having a crisis, bro. He's having a personality crisis. He don't feel like himself. I don't know what to tell you.
And once again. When the niggas start making sense, it lets me know he started taking the pills. And once again, what you say, the shit that he made sense for, he already made sense. He's just repeating.
Right. He's not making that Rosa Parks bullshit, that Harriet Tubman shit add up.
Yeah.
He's not addressing his bullshit. He gonna talk about other people's shit.
Correction. I did have sex with Kate.
What's the next chant?
TravisScott.
Ooh, people died at this concert.
This was a while ago. Everybody knows about it. 8 people died. 8 people died at the TravisScott.
Some people,
the Astrofest.
I know. I just seen something that they say they might dismiss him being involved in it at all.
They're never gonna be able to hold him personally liable, and I don't know that they should.
It's tricky because I've seen people be held reliable for shit like this in the past.
Well, the thing is, they busted through the gates in the beginning, so the security, the people, whoever set up the venue fucked up. They allowed people to break in.
Shit like this is one of the reasons why I don't want to go to Summer Jam no more. Remember, like they had a Summer Jam like this that I said I'll never go back.
People came outside, their cars were smashed.
And I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I didn't want to go to a Summer Jam that was way less, that was way more regular than that because the how Summer Jam was. And then I seen that, I was like, yo, I'm never coming back. It reminded me of that fucking bum rushing shit, throwing bottles, fucking just being, you know what I'm saying?
They did get on TravisScott because he did go on Twitter and was like promoting people rushing gates and shit like that.
Well, he's always been on that type of time.
Well,
I don't like mosh pit shit. You know what I'm saying?
What's up when they were lifting the dude up?
Yeah, I don't like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also a person, I don't like big stadium shits. Give me a small venue. Because even though something can happen at a small venue, you can fucking control it way better. 8 people ain't dying at a small venue. You know what I'm saying?
Catch it on Zoom.
Is he fully wrong? No. How he's being held responsible, I can see why, because like just his history of how he handles concerts. I knew a lawsuit was coming as soon as I woke up and I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, this nigga gonna catch you right.
Of course, yeah, you know the lawsuit is coming.
But I don't think he would be wrong at all.
You know the lawsuit is coming. Well, I think he's kind of wrong, but criminally responsible.
Criminally.
No, but how is he wrong? He probably had no knowledge that anything was actually going on. literally on stage.
I would say
he probably has zero intel.
I would say he's wrong because of his history of how he handles.
No, but I mean for his actions in the
No,
moment.
because most other artists would have said, "Niggas, stop rushing the gates."
Mm-hmm.
No, but that happened hours before what like the
Right, but what people are saying is that he intentionally creates an unsafe environment at his shows.
Which he does. I watched where he's
But
like,
that's
let
what
him
you pay for.
He's literally said, "Why are you stop?" I seen him years ago say, "Why are you stopping that? Let my fans act how they want to act."
Yeah.
Which probably led to this point. I'm not saying he's full wrong. I get it. He wants boom. But now look, you being so fucking let my fans do whatever, this kind of led to this point. Now, I seen him say, hey, like once he figured out what was going on, hey, stop, chill, relax, like, you know what I'm saying?
He sung to the body while they were like doing it.
So it's tough. It's tough to fully blame him, but I get why he gets blamed. Like, you know what I mean? Because if something happened to me at a concert, guess who the fuck I'm suing? I'm suing the fucking artist.
Well, what I'm saying, when I was at Native America, we walked in and there was people ODing on the side of Miley. Oh, it didn't even start yet. So
Well, that's not the same.
So like it's just like how do you hold responsibility to the artist because of the event? Though is what I'm saying. If there's all this stuff going on at the event, how could the artist?
That's not the same. Terrible example. Them taking drugs and tripping because they were at Native America is a different thing.
But that's how these people died. They were ODing and fainting and all that other shit.
Yeah, not all 8 people got trampled.
That's what I'm saying.
But not all 8 people got trampled.
Yeah,
there were overdoses.
That's what I mean.
I get it.
Wilding too.
I get it.
It's not, bro. It's just it. Look, here's the thing: 8 people died at a concert. It's a tragedy. That's as far as your take should extend. Anything past 8 people died at a concert and that's a tragedy is a shit take. Because we talking about 8 people who died under different circumstances on the same night. Now we're trying to assign blame to all these different people. Nobody was fucking there that is you know what I'm saying, that is talking all this shit. Anybody who's actually involved is being very tight-lipped about it right now because there's legal shit in process right now. So the only thing you can do right now is either say, damn, that's sad, or have a stupid fucking shit take. And we gotta get over that. Like, we just gotta get over it, bro. Kids dying is fucking sad, period.
I agree.
Nigga, having an extreme opinion, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I just can't. I agree with what you're saying, but I also feel like he brings a certain type of energies that his concerts that lead to badass white kids doing dumb shit. So he's got to be held responsible to a point where, nigga, you have badass white kids doing shit at your concerts, and they know they could be badass white kids.
But you gotta play.
But he's got to be held more responsible than the parents, than the individuals. He's got to be held more responsible than who? Because I also believe in creating environments where consenting adults can do
There's gangsters that rap about guns. People would use that argument against every single rapper.
They do that now, but that's not the same.
That's what I mean.
That's not the same. That's not the same. You sound like police. That's not the same.
No, you can't use that.
Yes, I can use that.
You can't.
You saying I mean me using my music and me.
No, yeah. What you're saying kind of makes sense, but the thing is that you would never go to a fucking Griselda concert and niggas on stage are saying, actually shoot somebody here tonight. But Travis Scott will be on stage talking about actually whoop somebody's ass.
Yeah.
And yes, he has actually been on stage and actually said
beat that nigga's ass.
Okay. He's done that. So
multiple times.
It is different.
Now do I think he should be getting sued after the zoo that he's no, but I knew that there were
I don't think any of this makes him liable in a legal sense. But he should go home and sleep on, wait a minute, why are 8 of my fans dying in one night?
Yeah. 100%. There is a responsibility that he has to take. He shouldn't be responsible for none of this. He should take some of it, and then there's also some of it like, hey,
it's mostly gonna it's mostly gonna be on the event organizers.
Yes. So
who made just as much money on the fucking event as he did.
Yeah.
So it's not like the money coming from a different place or whatever. It's the people responsible. It's just as much the event organizers, It's just as much Travis Scott. It's just as much every last motherfucker in there that didn't know how to act.
Yeah.
So it's hard, you know what I mean?
But I give
I'm
him
always
credit.
in favor of getting money from people that got a lot of money.
But
this is all they want. That's all they trying to do.
I give him credit. He is doing the right thing. He's refunding. He's paying for funerals. He's doing the right thing. So I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? At least, you know what I mean? He's not doing like, well, I'm not gonna not do nothing, because there's some people that be like, I'm not gonna not.
The baby would have told y'all to go fuck yourselves.
Get AIDS.
Am I not a fan of him? No. But do I think he should be getting tore up like this? No. But I get some of his. But I also understand why he's getting tore up the way he's getting tore up. I'm in the middle of it.
Well, that's the thing, right? It's a terribly nuanced situation, and one that you could never really express the full scope of in one tweet.
Yeah.
So that's why all them shitty hot takes is just what made me mad. It's like just all these stupid shit takes that you seen 5-10 minutes after the news broke of, oh, well, Travis Scott deserves to go to jail for it. Shut the fuck up. God damn. I mean, I can't imagine being that miserable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched a thing where, and I got caught up in it, where I watched a thing where it looked like he just was letting the concert go. Eventually, he does do like, hey, wait.
Yeah, as soon as he finds out, get people some help here. And then you know, then they say, oh, well, he shouldn't have restarted the concert. Have you ever tried to stop a show with fucking thousands of people in front of it?
Yeah.
Have you ever been at a show where the artist was bullshitting, talking about, oh, hold on a second, we gotta sort something out, something's happening right now?
Yeah.
Nigga, I get mad. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm here. Like,
keep rapping, nigga. It's a whole event staff.
He also had Drake supposed to come out, and other artists were all supposed to also come out.
Well, Drake apparently
Drake
is the
got
reason.
sued. I think Drake got sued as well.
He's been named in lawsuits as well. Drake apparently is why everybody started pressing back towards the front of the stage.
Apple Music too. Somehow they're suing Apple Music.
They want to anybody that they can get some bread out of.
It's a money bag.
Anybody that they can get some bread out of. If you don't have a hospital bill, here's a refund. Quit your fucking crying.
Yeah,
Period.
Period.
It's funny you see how he gets white people riled up. I saw a tweet that says like they've never heard a black person ever say put that Travis Scott.
In the function, no.
And I've never heard it. I've never.
No.
In the function, no. In the function, no.
Nope.
Nobody's ever said, yo, put this Travis Scott.
In the function, no.
Travis Scott is a guilty pleasure for black folks.
Yeah, in the function, no. In the kickback, no.
But is it his fault that white people decided to hype beast over him? They just chose to pick him.
No, but he's.
Well, I don't know what. I don't even know what. I don't even know what you just said.
Because they hype beast over him. They buy his shoes, his sneakers, all his brands.
But what's the argument? What do you?
He created that
what
brand.
you were saying. You were saying that he creates this mosh pit crazy.
Oh.
culture. Like, I'm saying
It's not his fault. He feeds into his fan base. I get it.
No, wait, hold on a minute.
That'd be his fault if that's his niche.
But that's not an excuse.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault that his fans buy what he's selling, but it's his fault that that's what he sells. He chose that image.
Man.
He made that. That's him.
Nigga, I literally seen him fighting. Like, I remember there was one time Travis Scott was getting a pause put on him at one of them shits.
Well, yeah, Travis Scott actually, and that's one of the reasons.
Not saying he can't throw
like
hands, but there's other times I seen him fucking throwing fucking hands.
No, he comes across like a punk. That's one of the reasons why people are on him like this. Because he does come across like a punk.
Yeah. People
haven't forgotten some of the shit of him acting out in the past, where he spazzed out on that photographer and shit like that. People was quick to pull that shit back up. And they should have been. Because that was some punk ass bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one reason why everybody is on him like this.
So he gotta wear it. He shouldn't wear it as much as people. I feel like it's weighing on him.
What I'm saying is that my input on whether or not he's responsible and all that shit is all such is.
I'm gonna say he's responsible because if it happened to me, guess who the fuck I'm suing? Because I ain't got nobody else to sue. I went to your concert. I think I'm suing that nigga. I should. You're right. But the first person I'm thinking, I'm suing this nigga right away.
I honestly don't think I would sue nobody. I think I might wear that.
Nah, what? Me getting stapled on? Are you out your fucking? Let me get. Nigga,
You got hospital bills?
No, if I was there and nothing happened to me.
If I don't got no hospital
I'm
bills,
talking about no. I'm talking about something happened to me.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh yeah. If something happened to me, they gotta pay for that.
Yeah.
If nothing happened, I just got shoved. In the
oh yeah, that's regular. Like
I'm not gonna press him.
Yeah,
I mean, he's traumatized. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's trying to-
You know. People,
That's what I'm saying. And you know people are gonna be filing lawsuits on. I
Right,
don't think I'll ever go
the
to a
shit that
concert.
he's getting sued for, I was like, bro, when I seen like 700, I was like, bro, there's no way he can fucking pay that. Like, maybe if he goes to his girl, his girl's gonna look at you like, nigga, you stupid.
Yeah, it was $750 million.
She got it, but she don't mean she want to give it.
Well, and they don't have any right to get it from her.
But like you guys were saying in the chat, that's just a class action thing where you aim for the stars and you take $1 million.
Oh, a lot of those are gonna get
You take
dismissed.
you get 100K. and then-
He's gonna.
It'll-
A lot of those are gonna get dismissed, and then there's gonna be some.
They'll settle for a lot less.
Yeah.
But it's still all.
That price is probably what the total ticket sales generated, probably. So
No, hell no, 780 million.
No, that's more than he made from that
The
night.
fuck are you
I
talking
guess,
about?
yeah, well, yeah, pain and suffering and all of the shit. Gets
Well, once you include all of like the fucking cases and defendants, there's like $2 billion out there. It's not just the 750 mil. Apparently, that's just what they want Travis Scott personally to give up. And you know, Travis Scott personally didn't take no $750 million that night.
The nigga probably worth. I don't even know what he's worth. He's
Would you
probably
even settle? If you were him, would you even settle?
maybe
If
for
you
certain things.
Would you even feel like you'd have a fault?
For some of them,
you have to settle.
for some of them, I would settle. Yeah.
You would have to, because you know the courts are not going to award those people nothing.
Yeah.
So you have to try to settle for it.
Because they came to your event and got hurt, so you have to settle.
You have to try to settle for at least what you think is less than the judges might award the victims.
Mm-hmm.
That's the point of the settlement. Nobody thinks that they're gonna get no $750 million.
Me, I would worry about the 9. I was like the 8 or 9 people. Those who anybody else, lawyers figure that out. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Bring me hospital bills; those
Yeah,
get paid.
yeah.
Regular insurance things, which again, those event companies have insurance for things like that. Hospital bills go through that stuff. These motherfuckers want to claim pain and suffering and all that shit. Which again, I just don't feel that bad for you, bro. I don't agree. Getting money from people that got a lot of money is something I agree with. But doing it like this is fucking wrong, son. Like I don't like it.
Yeah. Right now.
Shimon.
So I think we're gonna end it. Shout out to the listeners. Shout out to South Orange Stew. Shout out to Article Nigga Spence. Shout out to Zoe. Shout out to Pilot Nigga Jordan. Shout out to Crazy Ass Nigga Gene. Shout out to I'm drunk. I don't got nobody else that I don't remember. Oh, Scumbag Teddy, Light Skin Wave. Crack Ass James already here. Oh, Rich Nigga Trey. What's up, my boy?
Trey, wait.
You got anybody? Nah.
No, I was thinking about Rich Nigga Trey the other day though, because I've been rewatching TheWire, and they just got to the docks.
Oh, damn. You watched the second season,
Bruh, I'm stuck.
How long is it?
I'm stuck, son. I've been on episode 3 for 3 days now. I finished season 1 in 3 days.
Once again, as great as that season is, it has some of the best seasons in the world, but it has that one worst season.
Oh my God.
TheWire literally has one of the worst season in fucking like history.
And I've defended the second season on the pod before because it does set up stuff for the rest of the show.
I understand why it's there.
But when
For the third watch,
when
I
it
expected it.
Oh my God, when it came on though, when the first
That's what I mean.
episode of season 2 came on, I was like, bro, I don't want to do this.
It's totally understandable. I watched it. I said I get it. I was like, oh, I understand it. It's just an awful watch.
I don't want to do this.
Maybe if I was a Teamster, I'd care, but not even.
Yeah.
Like,
If I'm a Teamster, I'm like, yes, this is real life. If I'm a shoreman, like, yeah. I'm not
how he does that.
If I was a longshoreman and I knew what they were doing, I was like, bro, I never thought about that.
The best part for me is probably like they burned the nigga's car and when Bodie throws the fucking shit over the fucking bridge and it just so happens the boat when he throws it over the
it lands on the barge.
But like it's awful, like.
Great show.
Yeah, I'm never ready for them to kill Wallace, man. It's always tough, bro.
It's sad. It's sad. It's sad because you see how much Bodie's like, we got to do this, and I love Putin. So even though Bodie's my favorite character probably out of the shit, but how much Poot's like, damn, we really gotta do it.
Well, what's so good about that scene is that Poot doesn't want to do it.
He shows so much humanity, but he knows he's gotta do it.
Right. Poot is more reluctant to do it when the order comes down than Bodhi. But when the time comes and it's his man's knowing that he's about to die, Poot is the one that's like, all right, get it over with then. I don't know, that's a powerful scene, man. That's a really...
And what, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, damn, Wallace, why'd you come back, bro? You did it already.
Yeah. But also, D'Angelo is not really... He's not a snitch.
No, D'Angelo don't tell.
He never tells. But that's always important to point out. Because they kill him for telling. But...
No. They kill him for the fear of telling.
Stringer kills him because he thinks he's telling.
He didn't tell.
But that's what I'm saying.
It's the fear of him telling.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't. He never tells. Yeah. No, Stringer thinks that he's talking.
Yeah, I know.
He don't think that he's going to talk. He thinks that he's currently talking.
Yeah, he never does it.
But he just seems like he's soft like that. But
well, you know what? He blacked out on them. He blacked on them like what about Wallace and.
When he went to visit, yeah.
Well, he wasn't compliant.
But he does that first season. No extra indictments come down, and then he gets bodied in the middle of the second season. Stringer's wrong for that one.
Yeah.
But the point is, he doesn't snitch, but he's not really for outside like that neither.
No, yes he is. He's very much for outside. He just I think
D'Angelo.
I think D'Angelo is very much for outside.
He thought he could keep Wallace safe. How? He's wrong for that.
Nah, it's not that D'Angelo isn't for outside. D'Angelo is for outside. He can handle. He knows how to be outside. He just.
Man, the show starts with him having fucked up, and his life ends with him having fucked up. He fucked up.
No. What I'm saying is.
But no, they got him off the wire. Actually, when he gets locked up off the wire.
He does the right things when that's why I think he can be outside. You see what I mean?
When he knows what the right thing to do is, then he does it.
He does it.
But he don't be knowing what the right thing to do is. Somebody got to tell him.
It's just he never told.
Wallace comes back from Virginia, and they put him on and he asks, so can I go back to work?
It's me.
And Bodhi
yo.
Bodhi talking about you gonna have to be a hopper. No, he's back on the count. Nigga, for what?
Yeah.
How are you keeping him safe like this?
You got me.
He's not good at that.
You got me.
I'm rewatching it right now.
You got me.
It's fresher for me right now.
No. You got me because you're right. He should have been like
back on the count, nigga. Go back to where you came from.
Yeah,
Run.
Yeah. You right.
Run. I think he's crazy for getting mad at Stringer about that.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, fucking Michael
K. Williams.
Michael K. Williams, yeah.
Bro, he was amazing.
It was good.
He had them throwing re-ups out the window.
They do so much tongue kissing in that first season.
Yeah, it gets wicked.
He do a lot of kissing in that first season.
He loves the Puerto Rican.
It gets wicked.
I didn't see that kick.
We really should get paid for how much we plug the wire. We really should.
Yeah.
I never saw that kid killing him in that store though. I didn't see that coming.
Oh, Kennard?
Yeah, the first to watch, never saw that coming.
That's what makes it so ill. It's Kennard doing that.
Never saw it.
Well, that kid's
Second watch, you
he's
can
a
see
fucking
it.
menace, bro.
Second watch, you can see him kind of look at him, and you can kind of see it develop. But
if you watch it before, he's always looking at Omar like, all right, like that's what makes it so fucking like. If you really watch, he's always like when you see Kennard and Omar, he's got that like I'm gonna get you.
it's a lot of foreshadowing.
I'm gonna get you.
Well, but it's not angry though. He's in awe of Omar, bro. Kennard is the next Omar, son. That's you know what I mean. That's how that is set up to play out. His whole shit where he fucking rips naming off, all of that shit.
Do I look like a faggot to you? Hey Kennard, how my hair look, nigga? Like, Sit your ass on the fucking. Get your ass over there and sit on the fucking stoop.
Yeah. No,
Bad is the baddest ass.
That little nigga is a menace, and he's small like that. So he's a.
It's up my ass. A gum.
Mm-hmm.
Took this. Cause no, you said they kicked you out. We was there. He's bad as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he's already taken the Robin. He wants to body Omar so that he could be Omar. He don't want to body Omar because he hates him.
It's funny he never got his gift back from Michael putting him all the way out, but I guess
not in the show. But that that's what I mean. Like when season 5 ends,
well, he kills Omar.
But what I mean is that
Nah, I get what you're saying.
All the storylines aren't over. Michael is still outside. Kennard is still outside. Omar is dead. You know what I mean?
Well, no, because it's absolutely right. Yeah, absolutely. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I mean. Where like they said like he's the next nigga that is the terror in that area.
But they get him. They lock him up already. He's gonna do whatever.
Oh, they do get him for Omar shit.
They get him for him quick. Well, no.
What happens? I forget. The store owner IDs him or some shit.
Yeah, the store. They say it's like a small guy. Really, Michael is supposed to be who Omar is.
Nah, Michael they set up to be more like the next.
It's Omar. Go back and watch. He's supposed to be Omar.
Right, because fucking Marlowe's people think he's telling now, and then he fucking kills Snoop. No. You're right. You're right.
And then he just starts moving around like,
you're right.
All right, this time I like what's up.
You're right.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. Like
yeah, because they make the worst nigga out of him.
And he's like, bro, I didn't do none of that. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? They just went to go murk him because great fucking writing, man.
Yeah.
Great fucking writing. You're not gonna see writing for that. I don't think ever again. I watched since then we've seen fucking. You know what I mean? I try to always compare shit. I'm like, all right, Power, maybe no. 50's doing the best. BMF is great. It's still
I still gotta watch BMF.
It's just
Snowfall missed me.
Snowfall.
The comparisons are not valid.
It's just not valid. I love Snowfall. It's great. It's just not there. The writing is just not as good.
It's not the same. Snowfall be having shit happen where I'm like, come on.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, now TheWire is the GOAT.
Sorry we hit you with that.
Yeah, we just had to go on that tangent real quick.
But we go on tangents. Bro, we really need to get paid for this shit. When we go on these wire tangents, like fucking, I know fucking what's the sports commentator that fucking she just does fucking the whole podcast on fucking The Wire.
Oh, for real?
What's the black lady?
Jamel Hill?
She does it with another person. She just does a podcast.
And they just talk about The Wire?
It's disrespectful.
Man, that's crazy.
She just goes that route watching it. She's probably done by now because there's only so many seasons. There's only so many episodes you can do. But the fact that she did, I said, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know, just a whole. But podcasts about TV shows is popping now.
That's true.
Bro, they have them now as the show comes out. The podcast be coming out weekly with the show.
That's pretty smart.
Is it? I guess people are watching them, but
yeah,
that's fucking crazy to me, bro. I don't know why.
So that's why I would do it. I wouldn't mind doing it. We could go that lane. The show would suck.
What's that?
If we went that lane.
And just talking about a TV show after it.
No, of course we would do what we do, but if we was like, oh, we're branching off and saying how good this episode was. Hey, we just watched this shit.
It's been some shows where we'll talk about the episodes as they come out a little bit, but doing it just about doing it. Like,
you seen that BMF finale?
That was a good BMF. That was good.
That shit lit.
That was good. BMF was great. I mean, you know what it fucks it up for me is because I kind of been doing my research and I'm like, a lot of this is really like spectacle. Like when they say, hey, this is I'm like, I'm like, oh, this nigga's still alive. This person's still alive. That didn't happen. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It fucks it up for me.
Yeah, it's too much liberty.
8-episode docu-series on Stars to do the actual real event.
Oh, really?
And they signed 50 Cent as so they're going to do that again. So
Is
he's
that-
getting another check.
But there's like a lot of BMF documentaries out there already.
So
Yeah, he's going to do
This one,
no,
I would watch
BMF
this
story
because
is
it's a docu-series.
crazy, yo. Like the BMF story is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know too much about it.
yeah. It made me just. I was watching. I was like, okay, like this, like I was like, man, all these people people are alive. Like Lamar is alive. Kato is alive. Like.
No, when you watch like documentaries about it and stuff, bro, it'd be the actual numbers, like the real amount of drug money is what's fucking crazy when you watch those documentaries,
Amazing,
bro. It's really not like it's not like, bro, we sold enough crack to get the studio off the ground.
Yeah, no, it's amazing.
It's crazy.
What he did in the show.
I literally watched one nigga say he was like, I forgot the nigga name. He was like, so he was like, yeah, it was me, Meech, and Terry. He was like, they moved away. Then we like linked back up, and then we linked up with the plug that was from New York, who's just like in the show. He said we got a bunch of money. We took over we took over like 3 cities. Meech and Terry was like, yo, we're going to Atlanta. He was like, fucking, this nigga, the main nigga just never got caught. He was like, I did this much time, but he was like, you know how much fucking money I fucking made? He's like, I made fucking millions.
Yeah.
So he was like, I know Meech and Terry fucking went in. He was like, you know what I mean? He was like, and they would come back. Like they made so much fucking money, bro.
Because she was genius what he did. He was just sitting there watching the commercials. And like he said in this in real life, what really happened is he was watching the commercials, and the commercial was talking about how the veterans were all getting addicted to the drugs down in Vietnam, and how cheap it was and shit like that for them to make it down there. So he just flew out there and got a connect down there and started this shit with the pure fucking.
Are you talking about Frank Lucas?
Yeah, you're
Nigga?
talking
yeah,
about
you're
Frank
right.
Lucas.
Jesus
You're
Christ!
talking
I've been watching some damn shows.
Stop watching. Fuck the whole shit up.
I've been watching too many shows.
I'm listening. I'm like, no, this is Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
You know,
I was just watching American Gangster. That's my fault.
Wow.
That's heroin.
No, we getting on this ass. Please, don't open your mouth. Don't open your mouth anymore when you are not sure of things. That's not.
You know what I heard? I heard you could. I heard you could write Demetrius. I heard you could write Demetrius on $100 bill and leave it in the subway in Harlem, and nobody would come pick it up.
Yeah, he was so confident talking.
I just had seen it.
No, you're talking again. Stop talking. You're not allowed to talk anymore.
Anyway, so when Russell Crowe caught Terry is when
RoboCop called me Big Meech.
when Russell Crowe started catching up with him is really when shit started to go south.
But once ago, get to the point. The amount of money that these niggas was fucking making was fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, like hundreds of millions on an annual basis. Like if you look at it on an organizational
and
level.
To know that they were selling crack from the 80s to 2005 without getting caught.
Yeah.
Or just in the drug game from the 80s to 2000, which amazing, fam.
Yeah.
It was amazing, bro.
Yeah. Again, the amazing shit
The
behind
run,
BMF. It's not
the
the rap
is
stories.
insane.
Like
The run is insane.
yeah, it's not the rap stories. It's the scope of like when. Scarface and shit like that, where it's like it's fake and he's making like millions or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But like nigga, in real life, the scale of they don't usually break up drug operations that's this big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like you hear like, oh, people make a bunch of money selling drugs. Like nigga, no, hundreds of millions.
Well,
like
the
scale is insane.
I remember when Blue Da Vinci said he was like nigga, he was like nigga, the garbage man makes 100,000. He's like the garbage man. I don't really know what that meant, but I get what he was saying.
Yeah, everybody at all levels of this organization
makes a lot of
are
money.
getting paid. Like,
So imagine what the head honcho is making. Like, it just trickles down to the lowest nigga. Like,
Yeah.
anyway, let's get out of here.
Yeah. That was a hell of a tangent. Just
But that's why y'all like us, because we go on these tangents, and it's been like two weeks, so.
That's right, and it's gonna be a bunch more. We'll see until we get a regular pod out. We'll try and give y'all some content, but I'm gonna be going for a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Matter of fact, like we're gonna go live.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do some lives. We'll see what happens.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll figure out a way to put content out.
We'll promote that, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all tune into the lives while this thing goes on again. Well, no, I was on a vacation.
Nigga, I wish it was vacation. Don't give these motherfuckers the idea that I could go on vacation for 3 weeks.
We go on vacations all the time, nigga. You money long.
Nigga, I took a little work break. I changed careers. I changed careers. I don't know if that was a vacation. It sure didn't feel like one.
Ooh, wee. 10,000, wow.
10,000, wow. I need that now.
God.